It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 6th of January. This is James Spann. Rain moving out of the state early this morning. Cold air moving in. But all the eyes are on Friday. Will there be a winter storm for Alabama? Hey, a lot of new data is in. I think we have more answers to your questions this morning, so strap in and let's go. Let's begin with the upper air look. Very, very impressive storm system. That upper low is centered over Kansas City, and that is driving just a huge area of inclement weather. Rain down here in the deep south, heavy snow to the north, and that thing will be winding down off the Atlantic coast by tomorrow. This is the radar composite early this morning, and we still have rain falling over parts of east and southeast Alabama. Again, we're live here at 5:05. That rain should be out of the state by 8, 9, 10 o'clock this morning. And again, as the rain moves out, the cold air moves in. And this will be a day where temperatures go the wrong way. We have cold air advection going on this morning. Notice Haleyville and Winfield in the upper 30s. And what's going to happen for the northern half of the state, temperatures will settle into the mid-30s and stay there all day today with an icy north wind. Wind chill indices will be in the 20s for the northern half of the state much of the day today. But look at Dothan. They're still at 65 in advance of that front. We've got 50s for Montgomery and Mobile, but everybody goes in the cold air later today. We still have a wind advisory for the northern two-thirds of the state this morning. It'll be windy today with a north wind of 15 to 25. And to the north of Alabama, that messy winter storm continues. Winter storm warnings remain in effect from southern Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky over to Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, where snow continues to fall there. Got a marginal risk of severe storms today for South Georgia and North Florida. And then after that, no thunderstorms for a while as we're going to be in cold, stable air. So this is the precipitation for the next 7 days. And for South Alabama, this will be all rain. A cold rain Friday night. Amounts 1/2 to 1 inch. For North Alabama, this will be a wintry mix of some snow, some freezing rain, maybe a few ice pellets. So let's break it down. Model fans, here we go. This is the GFS, the 06Z run. This is 3 o'clock this afternoon. The impressive trough moving on to the east, nearing the Atlantic coast. And for us, just cold, windy, lingering clouds, and again, maybe a few flurries. This is the high-resolution HER model, valid this evening, this morning, I should say, at 10 o'clock. And if you look carefully, you'll see a few blue specks on there. So, again, there could be a few snowflakes, no impact at all, temperatures above freezing. Tomorrow, cold and dry. We start the day in the 20s. The high will be in the 30s and low 40s. Same thing on Wednesday. And then Thursday, boom, here comes our storm system. A surface low forming in the northwestern Gulf of Mexico. This could be a pretty good little snow for Dallas-Fort Worth. Travelers beware. Again, this is Thursday, okay? That's going to be a big issue for the big airport there. Freezing rain for Shreveport, Monroe, Louisiana, El Dorado, Arkansas. Maybe some snow up into Oklahoma. And for now, Houston looks like just mostly rain and Lake Charles and the Texas coastal plain. And Friday, the wave keeps on going. And again, you can see snow Friday evening. This is Friday afternoon about 3 o'clock. Most likely by then over Tennessee, Kentucky. But let's get into the nitty-gritty details here. So let's start with the timing. This is Friday morning at 6 o'clock. And let me just say this, Friday morning at 6 o'clock, temperatures should be below freezing. Almost all the way down to Montgomery. You can see Auburn 32, Montgomery 34. So as this precipitation begins early Friday morning, temperatures should be in the upper 20s and low 30s over about the northern half of the state. And this is the European global model, which is pretty good at this range, suggesting that the precipitation will begin initially mainly in the form of freezing rain. And again, we want to stress that's rain that falls, liquid rain. You walk outside, you're wet. But temperatures are below 32, and that can coat exposed surfaces with ice. But notice the timing here. This is Friday morning at 6 o'clock. So we want to stress that Friday morning's travel could be impacted over the northern third of the state and again, maybe the northern half of the state. So this is noon on Friday, and kind of a nose of warmer air just off the surface begins to push northward. And the precipitation we have early Friday morning, that wintry mix, could very well change to just a nuisance rain during the day Friday for a pretty good chunk of the state. However, for the Tennessee Valley, Huntsville, the Shoals, Athens, Scottsboro, there still could be some wintry precipitation going on at that point. 6 o'clock Friday evening, again, maybe some wintry precipitation over the far northeastern part of the state, the better chance of snow over Tennessee. So this is the snow potential coming off the NBM, the National Blend of Models, which is an ensemble approach. And again, you can see the numbers there if you can make out the numbers, maybe an inch or 2 inches, 1 to 2 inches for the Tennessee Valley, under 1 inch down to Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden. This is the ice potential, ice accumulation potential coming off the National Blend of Models. And you can see potential for a little icing, maybe on bridges with this system. This is the probabilistic outlook coming from the European ensemble. This is the chance of 1 inch of snow or greater. And the chance north of the Tennessee River is up in that 60 to 70% bracket, which is looking good. I think if you're looking for a good snow cover, the better chance is going to be over the Tennessee Valley of extreme North Alabama. And as you go farther south with freezing rain in the mix, the chance of a lot of snow drops off a good bit. So this is a first look. First look. Remember, this can and will change as we get closer to the event. And this is snow potential. And remember, there's going to be some freezing rain in the mix here. But we'll say the potential for icy travel Friday morning could begin as far south as Utah, maybe northern Chilton County over to Roanoke. And understand that line could move up or down as we get closer to the event. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, the snow potential about 1/2 to 1 inch. We'll say 1 to 3 inches for the Tennessee Valley, north of US 278, north of a line from Hamilton to Cullman to Gadsden. So that's the way it looks at this point. Remember, this can and probably will change. So Saturday, once the system moves on to the east, more cold air is pulled in here, and we could see snow flurries or snow showers during the day Saturday over about the northern half of the state. But temperatures will likely be in the mid-30s above freezing, so I'm not so sure these snow showers will create any additional accumulation. And then Sunday, we're just cold and dry. Sunday morning will be in the 20s. The high will be in the 40s. And this is a week from today, Monday the 13th. A zonal flow, and once again, cold and dry. Let's keep going. Let's go out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week, the 15th. A northwest flow aloft. And once again, temperatures below average, just cold and dry. And again, this is a good product here. I like this. This is the snow plume off the European ensemble for Birmingham. The mean for Birmingham is the green line. And this is suggesting the snow potential about 1 inch for Birmingham. Some of the members are rogue, and they go up to, you got one member that's 11 inches. But you throw that out. There's 51 members of the ensemble. You got one up there about 9, but most of them are 2 inches or lower for Birmingham. But again, I stress, this is just showing the range of possibilities, and our forecast could change as we get closer. Here's a look at temperatures coming on the National Blend of Models. Again, this is for Birmingham. Your number could be different. Highs in the 35 to 42 degree range. Notice on Friday, a high of 37. We dropped down to 20 Thursday morning. We're going to see a lot of teens early Thursday. And then next week, highs mostly in the 40s and lows mostly in the 20s. Long range guidance. This is for the 13th through the 19th. Temperatures in the blue over much of the country, including the deep south, still below average. But goodness, this was quite the snow for our friends to the north yesterday. I mean, all kind of videos and images coming in from just nasty road conditions. That's Interstate 65 up in Kentucky near Louisville. In fact, this photograph was taken from the Kentucky State Police. Apparently, a car got out of control and rear-ended that state police vehicle. Thankfully, the officer will be okay. But for the folks that were able to stay home, it was kind of a fun snow for them. I'm not aware of any major power outages there, although they certainly had some ice involved as well. You know, some dogs love the snow. Some dogs just hate the snow. You never know what they're going to do. So, and again, winter storm conditions continue this morning over to Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. So real quick, if you're just joining us, the rain we have this morning moving out, cold air moving in, will drop in the 30s all day today for the northern half of the state with a chance of flurries but no impact. And concerning the system on Friday, a wintry mix will likely begin early Friday morning, probably before sunrise, and there could be some icy travel as far south as Utah, Clanton, Roanoke. And again, there could be certainly some freezing rain involved. In fact, this could be more of a freezing rain type thing for Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden. But again, for those cities, for the moment, we'll say snow potential 1/2 to 1 inch. The better chance of the meaningful accumulation, 1 to 3 inches for now, over the Tennessee Valley, north of U.S. Highway 278. And of course, again, this could easily change. Headed to Winston County today, Haleyville. Going to see a special group up there with the ARC. Tomorrow, got Lexington School up in the Tennessee Valley. Boy, they'll be buzzing about snow. Wednesday, got looks like a pre-K group in Hoover, then Gwynn Elementary in Hoover. Thursday, Advent Episcopal Day School in downtown Birmingham. And beyond that on Friday, that's iffy. Friday might be one of those days where I'm in the weather office all day. Weather Brains tonight, that's our weekly show for weather geeks, dweebs, nerds, dorks, and weenies. YouTube.com/weatherbrains. Obviously, we'll talk a lot about this winter storm situation. 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. Again, youtube.com/weatherbrains. And if you can, join us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.